This annual Quality Stocks. Today's Tuesday, May 24th, 2011. Today we're going to take a look at Ballard Power Systems. It's a NASDAQ Global Market stock trading our ticker BLDP. Doing a little bit of bottom fishing here. This thing's pretty oversold. We'll come back and put a line on it. Looks like it's right around an area of a resistance point. See if it's going to try and push back through it and possibly try and make up some of this ground it's lost over the last couple months. A steep downtrend for the MACD. See, trying to make some higher lows though. Even more recently, a little bit sharper of an incline. I look for this a lot of times when it starts to get deep, not be able to make it the first time, but be able to come back through and make the bullish cross the second time through. So we're going to see if that's going to carry through. It's also working itself into a second PPO ADX pinch. Now in a perfect world, I like to see the second pinch set up with the PPO actually trending back towards zero, making a higher low. But you can see last time it even got near that formation. That's when this climb came. So I'll be keeping an eye on this. See if this ADX is going to start to flatten out. Keep an eye on this negative DI. Make sure this negative DI is not going to want to turn back upward. Tell you it's going to take longer to try and set itself up. Right now it's in the early stages, so I want to pay attention to it and see how it performs. So using the 7 MFI, slightly higher lows being made. Overall, it looks like the 14 and 21 are trying to trend upward as well, so we'll keep an eye on that. Look for the break of 50. Nothing pretty going on with the accumulation distribution. Solid, steep downtrend. Just going to look for a base to be made somewhere in that area. Try and start trending back upward, maybe try and break this shorter term trend line. Jake and money flow, selling pressure has just clearly been dominant. Long term though, trying to work its way upward. Buying pressure does appear to be trying to equal out a little bit with the selling pressure. CCI, going to want to see that break through negative 100. You can see right now it's still below it, negative 102.44. Again, trying to work itself upward. Could be very early in the stages of a reversal. Remember, the price per share has been falling pretty hard. So I'm going to keep an eye on that, see if it's going to push through negative 100. Full still, of course, well into oversold territory. Need to see some sort of rise, try to make some higher lows. Just a classic, really beaten down play. Tricks, it's lagging, just not going to get anything from this point. Still sharp downward movement. RSI is all pretty low. Nice position, though, to try and make a move off the bottom. Some key things are going to happen with this. It does pick up a little bit of support right through where it bounced off of yesterday. You can see it was a resistance point. Held it as support back here at the end of December, early part of the new year. So I want to see if it's going to pick that up as support on a more long-term perspective, see if it's actually going to make a higher low. But as I mentioned at the beginning, it looks like it's against a resistance level, and it indeed is. See, it was a strong support. It was a resistance point here. It broke out. So that pushing through that $1.67, which was the high for yesterday, is going to be the starting point I'm going to look for. It will meet some more significant resistance right up there around $1.80. That's about a 10% move. But it was resistance historically last year, and that 200-day moving average is coming into play. So there's three key markers right there I'm going to be paying attention to. I want to see the support level hold, first level of resistance, second level of resistance. If it can break through there, chances of it defining this as a bottom area are increased. It won't really pick up more resistance until it gets up near $2. Then you're talking 30 cents a share, 20% move. 50-day moving average is going to come into play at that point. But overall, what I'd be looking for there is just for it to try and make a higher low in the longer term and try to put itself together some upward momentum and upward trend. If it did fall through that $1.60, it might pick some more up down here around $1.50. But the play just probably wouldn't be as enticing to me at that point. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at these indicators. But right now, they look like they're trying to turn. So I want to see if it's going to try and move from these levels and not dip any lower. So there's some interesting things going on with the BLDP chart. And for these reasons, I'm going to put it on the watch list and see where it goes. As always, this is merely my interpretation of the Ballard Power Systems chart. This is Andy with Quality Stocks. Thank you for watching, and trade smart.